frequent catastrophic calamities such as typhoons and earthquakes, including frequent fire incidents and threats of terrorism. It is very timely and important that the public should have ample knowledge and be well aware of the proper rescuing of life. With the help of Mr. Leary Caza, an instructor of field training services from the United States, IBC 13 employees have the opportunity to learn the right life-saving techniques, just like the correct delivery of cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or what is known as CPR.
I'm checking my scene for what? And what do I want to have on my gloves? On my hands? All right. So I approach my patient. Hey, sir, you okay? All right. No response. Can you go get the nurse for me, please? Count it down. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's no breathing. Is he an adult, child, or infant? Okay, which means I'm going to use how many hands? 2. I'm going to go in the center of his chest. Okay, I'm going to lock my hands in, lock my elbows, bring my shoulders directly over my hands. You see this? Yes. I'm going to compress down nice and strong. How many inches? 2 to 2.3. How many times? 3. Again, how deep? Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and staying alive. So I did my 30. Now I give him how many breaths? 2. Okay, so I would put my hand here and tilt his head back. Tilt your head back. Look. Tilt your head back. Look up. Okay, I pinch his nose, and then his mouth will open. And I would give him 2 breaths.
This training is very important to us considering the age of our employees, and it's very timely dahil sa mga pangyayari sa environment natin. We have to be prepared. As a matter of fact, meron tayong kasamahan na nagkaroon ng stroke while in the office. So it is very helpful and very informative dahil it will equip our employees in having at least the first aid training para kahit papaano matulungan nila yung mga empleyado natin, mga co-employees natin na makaka-experience at makakatulong din sa pamilya nila in the event na ma-experience nila. Kasi kapareho nga na sinabi kanina ng mga kasamahan natin, meron silang mga experience na nangyari sa bahay na they were not able to respond accordingly dahil nga sa kakulangan ng kaalaman. At itong training na to ay tutulong sa atin para magkaroon ng basic knowledge about emergency and at least masave man natin, makatulong tayo, makasave yung buhay ng mga kasama natin dito sa trabaho at sa bahay natin.
When I spoke to HR and talked about doing this training, the big point was to prepare people for emergencies here at the building and for the likelihood of an incident in the field or here at work, whether it was from an outside source or a medical problem here at work with a specific person.
Marami akong naintindihan, especially sa CPR, because I myself don't know how to do CPR. So basically, what I learned today will probably help a lot of people someday.
Very informative.
It's a big help.
Maganda siya kasi nakakatulong talaga sa atin. Very informative, no? So kahit yung simple lang, kahit sa bahay lang, within the circle ng group ng family natin, pang kagad magagawa na response, no? Kung kayo-kayo lang yun nandoon.
It was really helpful and useful, especially for us moms and those who live with senior citizens, and very informative because we are in a very uncertain situation. We can never know what's going to happen with the earthquake, with the rallies, the unrest in Marawi. So it's really the best time to do this kind of activity.
Even members of the Philippine Senate Media Relations Officers also take on training to save individuals who might be the victim of cardiac arrest, stroke, or even the case of choking.
Spread your feet, right in his belly. Then I'm going to squeeze in, up, cough, 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 Rob, cough, cough, cough. Now, this should work, cough. If he passes out, Get them to the floor. I feel like they got it. Okay. That's great. That's good because we're in the capital, and these are the capital people.
According to the employees who participated in such training, having enough knowledge is especially significant if the issue is to save a person's life.
Napakahalaga nito para sa amin, lalo na sa kawani ng pamahalaan, na matuto kaming umakto ng tama pagdating sa mga emergency cases o kaya ano yung dapat gawin to save life.
Dahil meron akong nanay na 8 years old, so nakita ko yung malaking benepisyo sa pag-aaral na to tungkol sa basic CPR. So, dalang nanay ko 80, so pag hindi siya makahiga, alam mo yung ganun, dahil nag-choke siya, dahil may edad na siya, alam ko na kung paano kong gawin. Oh, it's very entertaining. Second, natututo ka kasi first hand. Hindi siya bookish, hindi ka magdedepend sa libro. So, nagdedepend ka on hand. So, may partner ka, gagawin mo talaga siya.
Mr. Ricasa added that training and proper knowledge of life-saving approach is of great help to everyone, especially when it comes to people who are close to us, or most importantly, our very own loved ones. To those who seem to disregard this knowledge and took it for granted, Mr. Ricasa has this to say.
Typically, if you don't put a value to the training, people don't respond to that. So if you do charge a fee, people are getting more of the value out of it, but people just continue coming. If we have a purpose, we have a mission.
This is why, before things might be too late, he is appealing to the public.
Come to the training. And remember, everyone can benefit from it.
Jinky Baticados, IBC 13, Philippines.